Chosen ones, get ready for a breathtaking moment that will ignite your soul and expand the horizons of your destiny. You did not stumble upon this video by mere coincidence. You were guided here by a higher calling that knows exactly what you need in this very second. The universe has singled you out and an unstoppable riches and boundless prosperity into your hands. When you feel the power rising within you, do not ignore it. Let it surge through your heart, remind you of who you truly are, and draw you closer to the magnificent blessings that are preparing to manifest. Take a moment now to pause everything else you're doing and focus on this message. Breathe deeply and feel your spirit aligning with a greater force. If you can sense that this is meant for you, I invite you to do 3 things. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and comment the sacred number 777. That number symbolizes the unfolding of miracles and unstoppable breakthroughs. By typing 777, you are making a prophetic declaration that you are ready, your life is fertile ground for an explosion of supernatural abundance, and no power on earth can prevent it from happening. When you comment 777, you're not just interacting, you are activating a new season of overflow that has been meticulously prepared for you since time began. Stay with me until the very end, because the message I am about to share will shift your inner atmosphere forever. Too many people start strong, but fall away when the real breakthrough is near. Let that not be you. If you are truly a chosen one, you will not turn your back on your own awakening. The unstoppable windfall that's on its way is not just about money, though yes, you will experience a financial revolution in every area of your life. It is also about total transformation, mental clarity, renewed purpose, revitalized relationships, an unshakable connection to God and the universe. This windfall is unstoppable because it is sanctioned by a divine force that no earthly obstacle can withstand. Picture for a moment a mighty river that cannot be dammed, bursting its banks and pouring forth with unstoppable power. That is exactly how blessings will flow into your life from this point forward. You might have spent years in disappointment, tears, or stagnation. You might have questioned your own worth and wondered why your prayers went unanswered. But I am here to tell you that your dryness is ending. The unstoppable wind ball is striking, commanded by your very essence as a chosen one. With it comes a tidal wave of finances, unimaginable insights, and unstoppable opportunities. You stand at the threshold of a brand new era, a shift so profound that you may barely recognize the person you are becoming. Let me be clear, you were destined to live in abundance. Scarcity was never your inheritance. It was just a detour along the way. Every tough season, every heartbreak, every betrayal prepared you for this moment. The unstoppable windfall is not simply a random stroke of luck. It is the culminating expression of your faith, your resilience, and your hidden gifts waiting to be unleashed. You are about to see how your past pain was training ground, building your capacity to handle the wave of miracles that will soon crash into your life. The reason it's unstoppable is because it's woven into the very fabric of your divine purpose. God has authored a storyline for you that no challenge, no critic, no adversity can rewrite. I say this with fierce conviction. Look at the times you thought you were forgotten. Look at the times you felt overshadowed by others who seemed more blessed, more fortunate, more recognized. Now you will understand that none of those seasons were wasted. You were being refined in secret, like diamonds formed under tremendous pressure. That pressure was not there to destroy you, but to release the brilliance that is about to dazzle the world. If you can hear my voice right now, let your spirit rise up with expectancy. The unstoppable windfall is not far off in the future. It's knocking at your door, waiting for your permission to come in and transform your reality. Chosen ones, I want you to leave another comment with 777, not just once, but as often as you feel led. Each time you do, you amplify your readiness and signal to the universe that you have taken your rightful place. This unstoppable windfall is being commanded by your alignment with a higher will, and the more you declare it, the stronger that alignment becomes. Some will say it's just a number, but you and I both know it's a spiritual symbol, an energetic key that unlocks new levels of favor. Let your words match the energy that's rushing into your life right now, because the more you declare your readiness, the more the unstoppable blessings accelerate toward you. Close your eyes for a moment and envision what you've always believed was out of reach. Perhaps you dreamed of paying off debts, living free from money worries, or stepping into a role where you can truly shine. Perhaps you ached for deeper love, authentic friendships, or creative breakthroughs. Let me tell you, these are not just daydreams. They are glimpses into the destiny you were always meant to claim. The unstoppable windfall is the cosmic push that elevates those dreams from the realm of maybe someday to the realm of it's happening now. The time for passivity is over. The time to embrace your unstoppable blessings is at hand. You will see it in your finances. Unexpected sources of income will appear. Gifts and opportunities will materialize seemingly out of nowhere. Doors you once knocked on without reply will suddenly swing wide open. You'll have ideas so potent that the right people will line up to support you. But that's just the beginning. Emotional healing will unfold in ways you never thought possible. Relationships that felt broken beyond repair will experience a renewal so miraculous that even the skeptics around you will be amazed. And more than that, you'll feel a sense of divine mission fueling your spirit. You will wake up each morning with passion coursing through your veins, knowing you are walking in your true calling. I urge you, do not resist what's about to happen. Sometimes when blessings come in waves, fear tries to creep in, whispering that it's too good to be true or that any moment now the goodness might vanish. That is a lie you must reject. As a chosen one, your inheritance is not fleeting. The unstoppable windfall is a permanent shift in your reality. No devil, no naysayer, no negative force can steal it unless you hand it over by agreeing with doubt and disbelief. You have a choice in this pivotal moment. Choose faith. Choose to claim what has always been meant for you. Stand tall. Speak life over your situation. Allow your spirit to resonate with these words. I am chosen, and I am stepping into my unstoppable windfall now. And if you feel the stirring within you, I invite you once again to subscribe and become part of this channel's spiritual family. Each subscription and like is more than a metric. It is your statement that you are uniting with a tribe of believers who refuse to settle for mediocrity. We stand together, fueling one another's faith, each of us igniting unstoppable breakthroughs in our own spheres of life. When you subscribe, you are not just supporting a channel, you are investing in your own spiritual evolution, your own unstoppable expansion. Now, I want you to imagine walking into a room where your past, present, and future selves converge. Your past self, burdened by disappointments and limited beliefs, stands in awe of how you've grown. Your future self stands radiant with divine abundance, waving to you, urging you forward. And in the center stands your present self, the one hearing these words right now. You hold the power of choice, the power to declare that the unstoppable windfall is not just a wish, but a reality. Let your past self witness your transformation. Let your future self draw closer, merging with who you are becoming in this very moment. You are bridging timelines through the unstoppable force of faith and commitment. Chosen ones, some of you might wonder, can this truly be for me, or is it just for people more spiritual, more devoted, more advanced? That question reveals a hidden doubt you must release. The unstoppable windfall is not about perfection, it is about surrender and acceptance. If you dare to accept that you are chosen, then no imperfection can stand between you and the blessings meant for you. The door is wide open. All you have to do is walk through it without second-guessing your worth. Isn't it time you let go of the story that says you're not enough? Isn't it time you let your heart receive the fullness of what has been ordained? Sometimes the biggest enemy standing between us and our blessings is our own mindset. We think in circles, convincing ourselves that we must earn every good thing through endless struggle. But grace is not something you earn. It's something you accept. Yes, you've worked hard, endured pain, and navigated storms, but this unstoppable windfall is a gift that goes beyond human logic. It is grace manifesting in a supernatural demonstration, showing you and the world that your name was always linked to extraordinary favor. Stop calculating how or why it will happen. Be open to the wonder that it is happening. The unstoppable wave doesn't rely on your track record, it relies on divine promise. Feel the electricity in the air, the tingling that runs from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. That is the energy of alignment, telling you that your turn has come. Embrace it wholeheartedly. Do not be shy in celebrating your upcoming blessings. When the windfall strikes, celebrate boldly. Testify to the goodness that has overtaken your life. Stand as a living testament to others who also need a spark of hope. The unstoppable windfall is not just about you. It's a signpost to everyone around you that miracles are real and that being chosen is a reality, not just a fancy phrase. If tears well up in your eyes, let them flow. Tears of relief, tears of gratitude, tears of victory. This is a precious moment. Your soul is catching up to a profound revelation. The unstoppable windfall is not just talk. It is an imminent manifestation. You may wonder how you'll contain all this good. The answer is simple. You won't contain it. You'll let it overflow and bless every corner of your existence. That overflow will also touch your loved ones, your friends, even strangers who cross your path. Your cup will run over, and people will see the evidence of favor shining through every detail of your life. Now, I want you to speak aloud wherever you are. I am chosen, and the unstoppable windfall is mine. Say it again with conviction. Repeat it as many times as you need until your heart believes and your mind no longer doubts. This is your decree, your spiritual stance against any negativity or fear. Let the very sound of your voice break chains that once held you captive. You are not begging for blessings. You are affirming that your blessings have already been released. You are walking in a new identity, and from now on you will stand firm, unstoppable, and fearless. At this point, you may feel an extraordinary sense of hope, as though your inner vision is clearing and you can see your future shimmering with endless possibility. Hold on to that feeling. Nurture it. Feed it every single day with gratitude and expectation. Gratitude is the fuel that propels blessings from the realm of potential into the realm of reality. Each morning, wake up and give thanks for your unstoppable windfall, even before you see it with your physical eye. It is already set in motion. Your gratitude is the magnet that keeps drawing it closer and closer until it fully manifests. But let's be real. There will still be trials. Even chosen ones face challenges. The difference now is that you will no longer fight from a place of uncertainty. You will stand on the unshakable foundation of knowing the unstoppable windfall belongs to you. Obstacles will try to stand in your path. People might doubt you or belittle your faith. Circumstances might look bleak at times. Yet you will not be moved, because you carry a promise too powerful for any mere situation to derail. You have transcended the normal rules of struggle and scarcity. You operate under a different law now, one of divine multiplication and unstoppable expansion. Remember to comment 777 to solidify your part in this wave of miracles. Each comment is like a spiritual anchor, rooting this prophecy into your life. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Not because I demand it, but because you sense the alignment in your spirit and you want to stay immersed in a community of people who believe in unstoppable breakthroughs. This is your tribe. This is where your faith meets action and where your unstoppable destiny finds nourishment. If at times you need a reminder, come back to this video. Let these words resonate again and again, because repetition is how the mind rewires itself. Each time you replay the promises spoken here, your doubt lessens and your faith grows. You are soaking in the energy of unstoppable blessings, allowing it to shape your reality from the inside out. You become a living testimony that the chosen ones indeed carry a power beyond the ordinary, a power that commands riches, transforms circumstances, and glorifies the one who authored this cosmic plan. Your unstoppable windfall may take different forms for each of you. For some, it will be a sudden financial blessing so large it erases years of struggle overnight. For others, it might be a new direction in life, an open door to a calling that leaves you more fulfilled than you ever dreamed. Some may see miraculous breakthroughs in relationships, healing in their bodies, or a newfound creative spark that propels them to achievements once considered impossible. Whatever it is, trust that it will be exactly what your spirit needs, arriving at exactly the right time. The seed of greatness in you is awakening, and the unstoppable windfall is the sun and water that will nurture it into full bloom. Feel the power rising within you. This is your confirmation. You have not come this far to retreat or shrink back. You have come to this point to ascend to the next level. The unstoppable windfall is your ticket to a life that resonates with your highest truth. And it is no accident that you are hearing these words now, in this precise moment of your journey. The time for illusions is over. The time for doubting your role as a chosen one is done. Step fully into your calling. Let your every action, thought, and word align with the unstoppable current of favor that has found you. Chosen ones, you stand on holy ground. You stand in the midst of an unfolding miracle that will not only bless you, but ripple through generations to come. When you fully accept this unstoppable windfall, you rewrite family legacies and spark revolutions of hope in every sphere you touch. It is time to break the chains of limitation, poverty mindset, and unworthiness that have entangled too many for too long. Your inheritance is unstoppable, and it calls you to partner with it by believing in things unseen, by speaking life over the smallest details of your existence, and by refusing to let negativity shape your outlook. Let your heart be ignited with a sacred fire. This is the moment to cast aside reluctance and leap into radical faith. You are the evidence that when God or the universe decides to favor someone, no form of darkness can snuff that light out. Draw strength from the knowledge that you are undergirded by a force so supreme, so invincible, that even your biggest giants must bow to the unstoppable windfall heading your way. Let that sink in. Let it embolden you to dream bigger, to pray stronger, to move with the confidence that everything needed for your success is gathering itself around you this very instant. Perhaps you've hesitated before, thinking you should wait for the perfect time. But the perfect time has already arrived. It's the moment your spirit awakened to the truth that you are indeed chosen, that unstoppable blessings are your birthright, and that no human or spiritual opposition can override this decree. By the authority of that truth, you are catapulted into the realm where miracles become daily occurrences. Expect them, anticipate them, celebrate them even before they appear tangibly. That is the posture of a soul who knows that the unstoppable windfall is not an if, but a when. Now, beloved chosen ones, we've reached a crucial juncture in this message. The anointing you feel, the excitement brewing within you, is far too potent to compress into one short conversation. The unstoppable windfall is a story still unfolding layer by layer, and to fully absorb its magnitude, we need to continue this journey in the same passionate, uplifting voice. We are at the edge of our current space, but the revelation is only beginning to burst forth. The unstoppable windfall that is flowing into your life is not a random surge of luck. It is a precisely orchestrated move of divine timing. From the moment you were born, there have been glimpses, fleeting moments in childhood or early adulthood, when you sensed that life held something extraordinary for you, something beyond the mundane routines others seemed content with. Those were not illusions or wishful fantasies. They were glimpses of your future calling. Each time you felt that stirring in your spirit, it was the universe reminding you of who you really are and precommanding the unstoppable blessings that would one day bloom. Though your journey may have at times felt like a series of dead ends or cul-de-sacs, here's what you must understand. Every delay was actually a rearrangement of your path to align you more perfectly with your destiny. Had you taken certain roads too early, you would have compromised or settled. But because you stayed the course, maybe through tears, maybe through uncertainty, you held space for a miraculous outcome to unfold. The unstoppable windfall you are now on the verge of receiving required that precise alignment. Let that sink in. You are not behind schedule. You are exactly where you need to be at precisely the right time for an overflow you never imagined possible. When this floodgate opens, there will be signs almost immediately. First, you might notice subtle changes in your emotions, like waves of sudden joy that wash over you for no apparent reason, or you might sense a warm current of expectancy, like walking into a room filled with people singing your name even before you arrive. Then come the outward shifts. A phone call out of the blue with news you've prayed for, a small financial breakthrough that hints at something bigger, or a random encounter with a person who has the key you've been missing. These are the earliest droplets of the downpour. And every time a sign appears, your spirit will leap with recognition, because some part of you has always known. Chosen ones, you will find that old mindsets drop off like shackles unlocked and cast aside. Where once you harbored doubts, your confidence will swell. Where fear used to paralyze you, you will feel courage surging in your bloodstream. You will speak differently, carry yourself differently, because unstoppable blessings demand a posture of bold acceptance. People around you might notice the change before you do, and comment that you seem to glow with a new light. They may be drawn to ask what happened to you, and you can simply smile, knowing that this unstoppable windfall is the direct result of divine orchestration and your own unwavering perseverance. But let's address something vital. You must guard your heart and your faith during this season of acceleration. The closer you get to full manifestation, the louder naysayers and negative forces may become. Like shadows cast by a spotlight, they show up more distinctly when the light intensifies. Be mindful of those who scoff at miracles, who question your newfound confidence. You don't need to debate them or seek their validation. A lion never has to convince anyone it's a lion. It simply roars, and everything around recognizes it. In the same way, let your unstoppable windfall speak for itself. Let the results hush any voices that doubt the favor on your life. Now, I want you to recall a time when you felt the world was against you. Maybe you felt misunderstood, overlooked, or undermined. Think of how that season eventually ended. You survived it, and more than that, you gained wisdom. That wisdom is part of the foundation on which you stand today. It has shaped you into the resilient soul you are, capable of withstanding any storm. When the unstoppable blessings start pouring out, all those memories of past struggles will be reframed, you will see how they contributed to the strength you now wield. You will realize that the seemingly unanswered prayers of yesterday were simply setting the stage for something even better. Imagine your life story like a tapestry being woven in real time. Every thread of difficulty, every strand of triumph is laid out carefully to create a picture so grand you can't fully see it until it's almost complete. The unstoppable windfall is that moment when you step back and notice the masterpiece forming before your eyes, realizing all the threads you once thought were mistakes or random tangles are part of a stunning design. That design is your legacy. That design is what others will look to and say, if they could overcome that, if they could rise to such favor, maybe I can too. Think of your spiritual senses as well. During times of unstoppable favor, many chosen ones report an increased sensitivity to the unseen realm. Vivid dreams, gut feelings that prove accurate, sudden sparks of creative insight. These might amplify in your life. They are not coincidences, they are enhancements. It's as though the universe is handing you upgraded tools so you can handle the magnitude of the incoming blessings. Use these tools wisely. If you receive a dream that points you toward a new direction, explore it. If you sense a strong caution about a particular person or venture, heed it. Discernment is a precious ally when the windfall arrives, ensuring you steward every opportunity with grace and intelligence. You may also notice that certain relationships start to shift. Some friends or acquaintances may quietly fade away, no longer resonating with this higher frequency you've tapped into. Others might suddenly show up to support you in ways that seem miraculous. Let these relational changes flow naturally. Do not cling to old ties that drain you, or resist new connections that uplift you. The unstoppable windfall will rearrange your support system to align with your next level. It's not about discarding people coldly, it's about releasing what no longer matches the direction your spirit has taken. This can be bittersweet, but trust that every shift in your inner circle is part of the broader blessing. And yes, finances will dramatically transform. When I say unstoppable windfall, I mean unstoppable. Unexpected checks, job offers, promotions, business deals, donations, and even anonymous gifts can manifest. Doors that previously slammed shut will be flung open as if they were never locked. You might find yourself overwhelmed, initially, by the sheer volume of favor. But do not shrink back. Instead, prepare in your heart to receive it all. Set up systems to manage the increase responsibly. Don't apologize for success or feel guilty for prosperity. Your blessings have a purpose, which can include helping those less fortunate, investing in meaningful causes, or pioneering innovations that benefit humanity. Chosen ones often feel a deep sense of responsibility alongside their blessings. They understand that favor doesn't just land on them for personal luxury, it also arrives so they can be conduits of generosity and catalysts for change. If your heart is beating faster at the thought of influencing the world positively, that's a confirmation. The unstoppable windfall is not just for you to hoard, it's for you to multiply, to spread healing, and to empower those who cross your path. Embrace that purpose without fear. Recognize that you're more than equipped to handle the dual roles of beneficiary and benefactor. In moments like these, it's crucial to stay anchored in gratitude. Before you witness the fullness of your windfall, start thanking the source of all blessings, God, the universe, the divine presence. Gratitude magnetizes more reasons to be grateful. Wake up each day praising in advance. This spiritual practice creates a powerful momentum. Every breath you take, every step you walk, let it resonate with the expectancy of someone who knows unstoppable miracles are about to converge on them. If you keep that posture of gratitude, you'll find that blessings come quicker and in even greater measure. It's as though each thankful moment doubles the force of the approaching tidal wave of favor. And do not underestimate the importance of speaking life. The words you speak shape your reality more than you may realize. If you ever feel doubt crawling back, declare aloud, "I am the chosen one. I am walking in unstoppable favor. My windfall is here, and it will not delay." Speak these affirmations with conviction. Thoughts can waver, but words can anchor. When you vocalize power, it reverberates through your environment, creating an echo of faith that cancels out negativity. Over time, your environment itself begins to reflect your declarations. Opportunities, people, and resources align to confirm your spoken truth. Even though the unstoppable windfall is unstoppable by nature, your active partnership with it matters. Faith without works is dead, as the saying goes. So, take steps. If you're believing for a new career breakthrough, polish your resume or update your portfolio. If you're expecting an expansion in business, get your systems in order, refine your branding, or reach out to new contacts. This isn't about striving or forcing, it's about showing. Preparedness is the expression of genuine expectation. Show the universe you mean business, and watch how swiftly you move from desire to actualization. As you continue on this path, you'll likely face a final barrier, the self-imposed limit. Sometimes, when we sense a massive blessing near, a voice in our head says, "This is too big for me," or "I don't deserve all of this." Recognize that as an echo of past conditioning, not present truth. Your unstoppable windfall is beyond all those limitations. It is an outpouring that defies logic, precisely because it is not rooted in what you deserve by flawed human standards. It's rooted in what you are destined for by divine standards. Let that truth silence the voice of unworthiness. Stand tall in the knowledge that your acceptance of this blessing will lead to greater good for all. You may even discover that old illusions about your identity begin to crumble. The unstoppable windfall brings clarity, showing you the majestic tapestry of your soul. Unproductive habits that once held you captive might drop off naturally. You might lose interest in gossip, escapism, or clutter. You realize these things no longer fit your new life. Welcome that change. It might feel like shedding a skin you've outgrown, and that's exactly what you're doing, shedding the version of you that was content with smaller dreams and lesser visions, to embrace the destiny of a soul that knows no bounds. At this juncture, take a deep breath and sense the horizon ahead of you. It is tinged with the golden glow of limitless potential. Every cell in your body resonates with the truth that your time has come. Others can sense it on you too. The unstoppable windfall that hovers like a mighty force, waiting to unleash all that heaven has stored up. If you close your eyes, you might even visualize the unstoppable current swirling around you, a vortex of blessings so dense and real you can almost touch it. That is not just imagination, it is your spiritual sense perceiving the nearness of destiny. Should you ever feel a pang of loneliness on this journey, perhaps because not everyone will understand or applaud your next level, remember that being chosen sometimes means walking a less crowded path. Yet you are never truly alone. You have spiritual allies, guides, and even those in the physical world who will cheer you on. One gift of unstoppable favor is that it draws the right people to you, kindred spirits who resonate with your calling. In times of doubt, lean on those who support your vision wholeheartedly. Let their encouragement refuel your faith. And here's a powerful reminder, there is no expiration date on unstoppable blessings. Once the door has opened, it stays open unless you deliberately shut it with unbelief or negativity. So do not rush or fear missing out. Move with the rhythm that your soul dictates. The unstoppable windfall is not a fleeting chance you must scramble to seize before it vanishes. It is a permanent shift. You can rest in it, grow with it, and expand it at a pace that keeps your heart at peace. That's the beauty of divine timing. Everything unfolds exactly as it should. Not too early, not too late. I sense a wellspring of hope rising in you. Perhaps tears are forming, tears of relief, of release, because you've waited and prayed. You've gone through your desert seasons, and now you finally see the dawn breaking across your sky. Let those tears fall if they must. That is your spirit confirming that yes, this unstoppable windfall is real, that every fiber of your being has been longing for it, and that now it is within arm's reach. This isn't just emotional hype, this is a deep spiritual reality. You are receiving a new grace to believe again, to hope again, and to dream on a scale that matches the magnificence of your